Low network. Okay, here it is. Connection available. Okay. Seems to be. It says live. I don't know where. Doesn't show me a rotor, like a.
No.
It doesn't.
But up in the top corner, it shows you people are logging on.
Okay, not yet. Yeah, all it says is live 2, 3. Tammy Martins is watching.
Oh,
Okay.
Tam. Hi, Tam. Tam, you got weights, I hope. Kind of like a body pump class, right? Of your, I was thinking. 5 o'clock on a Tuesday, man.
Jackie.
Oh, good. Jackie's back. She'll be closed on this time, Jackie, please.
Bernie Oliveira.
Oh, Bernie. Good. You got on, Bern. Bernie, do you have weights at home, I hope? Or anything? You don't really need weights. If you don't have weights, it's okay. We'll do it without. I'm hoping Pat Taylor's going to log on because she can't be out walking. It's raining. Gail says she's going to join me. But
Tammy says hi. Rosemary Broder.
oh, good.
Carol Wickman is watching.
Oh, good. Hi, Carol.
Oh, Joanne Carney.
Nice. Joe, are you home or are you still in Florida?
I think they're still in Florida.
Okay, that's right. You can still watch me from Florida. All right, if you're logging on, I'm Kerry McElroy. This is Total Body today. So last week we did back and biceps and a little bit of legs and some core. Today I'm going to do all the reverse of that. We're always going to start with some legs.
Rosemary Polo said, I can't hear any sound.
Oh. Can everyone else hear sound, you guys? Rosemary, it might just be, you might want to click on the sound bar on your laptop or phone, whichever you're working on. Tammy, can you hear me?
Well, Joanne can, because she said still in Florida.
Okay.
Oh, say she's got it now. Okay.
Okay, got it? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So sometimes it comes on and it's muted. I don't know why.
Kara can hear.
Okay, Kara, thanks. Yeah. Sometimes it comes on, it's muted to default. So anyway, okay, so today we're going to do legs again with some different things. We're going to start off with some cleans, which are going to get full body, get us sweating a little bit. Then we're going to do some chest and triceps today, and then do a little bit of core again. Okay, so total body, I promise to have you out of here by 5:25, the very latest. Tonight, I think I have somebody following me, Suzanne Sullivan, Sassy, alias Sassy, is coming on at 6, I think, to do a pop-up yoga. So look for that following me. So if you're new to the YMCA South Coast group exercise classes, this page is great. We've got all kinds of classes, 5 and 6 a day. So if for some reason you're looking for something you don't see, just give Swansea YMCA a call or Fall River YMCA a call looking for Mike Mahoney or Stephanie Mancini, respectively. Let them know what you're looking for. We've got bar, we've got Zumba, we've got yoga, we've got chair yoga, we've got total body, we've got Tabata, we've got family boot camp, body pump. What am I forgetting? I think, gosh, we've got it all. So if you can't find what you're looking for, man, I think you're in the wrong place. But still, if we've forgotten anything, let us know. All right, so I think it's 5 o'clock, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm here in my living room and having fun, but I have to say, we have to, it's a riot. We shoot these videos because if I can't be outside, I got to move all my furniture out to the living room, but it's all good. We'll have fun. All right, so if you need a few implements, I'm going to bring over some dumbbells. So if you have some light dumbbells or some a little heavier dumbbells for the first part of what we're going to do, great. If you have a bar or plates or like we always say, cans of corn, water bottles, anything heavy. If you don't have any weights at home, you can certainly do this with just your body, okay? So I'm going to move these out of the way. So
Gail says hi.
Hi, Gail. Is that Gail? My Gail? Gail Rodrigues? Good. Hi, Gail. So I'm going to start with, if you see me looking over here, it's because I got all my stuff, what I'm doing. We're going to start with cleans. We're going to do with dumbbells and the bar. Then we're going to do deadlifts. Then we're going to do step over squats with a little bit of balance and a little bit of legs. Okay, we're going to go around twice just for the sake of doing this, but you can go around 3 times if you want to and do this on your own. Remember, if for some reason you can't be here live, you can let those of you that are live with me now, let friends know. All of these are they're saved in this YMCA South Coast group exercise page, so you can see them afterwards. If you love this workout so much, you want to watch it again and do it again, hey, that's awesome. I love it. That's with all the other instructors. So, okay, so without further ado, I'm going to pop down and I'm going to, let's do cleans with dumbbells first, okay? So, I'm all set? You see me?
Yep.
So we're going to start with our heels right underneath our hips because to do a clean, you want to make sure that you're in a nice, strong position. So you're going to start, and again, it goes without saying that you should probably maybe walk on the treadmill, walk around your house. I know it's a little rainy outside today, but maybe just do anything to kind of get your heart rate going just a little bit. So we're going to get going really quickly in a minute with the cleans. But if you're, just getting up from the supper table or getting up from your desk, you've been sitting out all day, just kind of stretch out a little bit and don't just jump into this workout cold. So hopefully you have some water and a towel too, because this might be a little bit of a sweaty one. So we're going to start with our dumbbells right by our sides, and we're going to swing them up and catch them in a squat position and just let them go. So we swing them up, catch them in a squat position. I'm going to do 10. I got chastised last week by Miss Dawn Sullivan, fellow instructor Dawn Sullivan, who told me that I did a lot more than 10 reps, and I kept saying, oh, that's about 10, and she said, oh, that was really about 50. So I think that's 7, okay? So here's the side view. So Dawn, I'm going to stick to my 10s here. So again, my heels are right underneath my hips, swinging. So what's happening here? You're simply swinging the dumbbells up and catching the weight of the dumbbells with your legs. I want to do a couple more. Let's get 12 then. Last one. And up. Okay, next set I'm going to do with my bar. Not just yet, though. I'll do the next set with the bar. Let's do deadlifts. So second round of things, we're going to be doing deadlifts. So bend down. Now you can do this with dumbbells as well. Let's do everything with dumbbells. Let's just keep it that way, right? So this time, again, heels right underneath hips. Deadlifts work the back of the legs and the glutes and the hamstrings and the glutes. So we're looking at heels right under hips, shoulders up, back down. I've got dumbbells this time. I'm just tipping. Try to keep the back fairly flat. Reaching just below the knee. Now, if you do body pump, you hear the instructor say all the time, don't go below the knee. But for our purposes, I don't have heavy weights. But what I'm doing is pushing my hips back, keeping my back nice and flat. My chest is lifted, even on the way down. Try to keep a nice pinch in the back, just a little bit. We bend and we drive through the heels. And I'm not even picking the weights up. I'm just standing up, and I've got 10-pound implements in my hand. Now, the next round I'm going to do with a barbell, rather. So make it a little bit tougher. One more time. Dawn, am I over my 10 count? If she's watching, I don't know.
That's 13 right there.
Oh, that's 13. Great. Even my camera woman is saying, making sure I'm not doing too many. Now, you can do 10, you can do 12, you can do 15. I'm just going to do 10 for the sake of doing this. Here's the last thing I want to do. So I'm going to use my bar to do step over squats, because I'm a big fan of making sure you're always doing balance. So if you have a lot of balance, you have good core strength. So I'm just going to put a bar on the floor, and I'm going to start with my feet right next to the bar. And if you don't have a bar, it's okay. You can just pretend to step over something. That's fine. We step over, we squat, we step back over. So I'm going to get 10 on each side. Again, the key is to lift the chest here. Plant the feet, sit back. Your knees can be right over that middle toe as we sit back at the same time. What are we working here? Quads, hamstrings, glutes. What's happening with the step over? Just giving you a little bit more ab engagement, a little bit more oblique engagement, a little bit more balance as I'm on one foot for just a moment. That's going to be about 10. Dawn said that was my famous saying last week. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go around to the other side. So we're coming here, back over. So you're a little bit wider on the squat as well. How are we doing? You sweating, Jackie? Joanne, are you doing this workout, or are you sitting on the lanai with Jim watching me? What are you doing?
Shout out to the camera woman. Thank you,
good.
Kara.
Who's shouting out to?
Kara.
Oh, Kara. Kara, don't give her any fodder. How about one more? Beautiful. Kara, we're going to do another body pump one, too. I'm excited to do another Brady Bunch body pump. So, all right, so there's our 3 things. We're going to go around one more time, just for the sake of doing 2 rounds. This time, I'm going to use my bar, though, okay? So, going to be a little bit tougher this time.
Chris Ann is on.
Oh, hi, Chris Ann. How are you? So, thanks for joining me. So, I'm going to bend down, grab my bar, and use my bar for all of the things I just did with dumbbells, okay? So, again, if you don't have a bar, just continue on the same moves with dumbbells, okay? So, bend down, nice, make sure, I've got a heavy bar here, make sure you pick it up very carefully. Now, this is a little bit tougher. Clean and presses with a bar, if you have one, you've got to make sure your bar is nice and close to the body, so it's an upright row, sneak under. Same thing, though. I'll give it a side view in a minute. Whew.
Jackie is sweating.
So am I, Jack. I'm not going to go over 10 on this one. This is a heavy bar. So again, up and under, same thing. If you've got dumbbells, drive and catch the dumbbells. Sit back. You can feel the legs engaging. That's going to be about 10. Okay? Dropping that bar just for a minute. Shake out if your heart rate's not going. At this point, it's going to be particularly if you have a bar. Shake out.
I think Jim Carney's doing it too.
Oh, Jim, I'm so happy.
Yeah, he says it's 80 degrees down there.
Oh, thank you. That's nice. It's beautiful and rainy and cold here, Jim. Thanks. Okay, so we're going to pick the bar up for deadlifts. Again, dumbbells if you have them, not a problem. So here's the front view. Heels right underneath hips. Shoulders up, back and down. We come on down just past the knees. Again, keep that chest lifted to protect the low back. Here's the side view. And again, unlike body pump, I'm going to allow you to go a little deeper. Bend. Drive up to the heels. So send that bar down past the shins. I did this yesterday just to see how it would work. And man, my hamstrings are killing me. So I did a 5-mile run walk today. Woo! I felt it. So now I'm doing it again for you. So Jackie, don't tell me you're sweating. Drive up to the heels. That's got to be 10. I'm going to do one more just for good measure. Dawn. And stand up. Lastly, again, step over squats. So we stand a little bit wide. We step over because here's the balance position here. We squat and back over. And again, if you don't have a bar, that's okay. Just step over. Just lift your leg. No worries. Okay? The step is the key. It's not what you're stepping over. Jack, remember body pump on Mondays at 4:30 for 47 years? You had to be right in the front row, Jack, remember?
And Wednesday at 4:30 for 47 years.
Christine, that was your class for a while too. Right, Kara, you did 4:30 on Mondays with me. Woo! All right, one more. Let's come here. Well, here's my assistant here. My trusty 20-pound assistant. I knew he was going to try to video bomb us. So again, it's not what you're stepping over, it's that you're stepping. What's coming in here? Obliques. Still same muscles. Quads, hamstrings, glutes. Lifting the chest. Keeping your hips nice and square to wherever you're facing. Make sure you're coming up to the heels. A couple more. We're going to move on to chest. I promised you. I'm in the 5 o'clock spot, so everybody's hungry. I know. We're looking for cocktails and something to have to eat. I know. It's supper time. So, all right. So you can do a third round if you like, just for time's sake. I'm going to keep us moving, so we're going to go on the chest. So if you have a bar, you've got some options. If you have dumbbells, you've got some options. I am going to unload this bar and use, I love these Body Pump Mills plates.
Give us a smile, Bridget. I can't because I'm filming. I'm smiling with you.
Actually, I see her. She's watching her phone. She's on her phone.
I'm watching my grandson
I know.
in a little video. He got his little gym today, his floor gym. He's in awe.
Yeah, we're headed to...
We're going to go see him after.
We'll see him a little bit. Okay. All right, so now we're going to start with just a combination of chest presses and chest flies, okay? So I'm going to do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Well, actually, we'll just do 2 sets of them. So, hi, you've got to give me a chance not to be licking my face when I'm doing this, okay? All right, go down.
Jackie says he's cute.
Oh, he's
cute.
Jack. He's a pup. He's 10 now. He's a pillow, though. He's a pillow. All right, so I'm laying back. So if you have a bench, that's great. If you want to do this on the top of a Bozu, that's great. If not, you just have the floor. Perfectly fine, too. Can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to take these. This is great. Yeah. Did everybody get their ankles kissed while we're doing this, right? So I was trying to meditate the other day and this happened. So just pressing the dumbbells or plates straight up. The nice thing is if you're on the floor, your elbows will hit the floor. That's perfect, so that your elbows shouldn't be much lower than your chest anyway. So we're going to do 10, Now, you want to make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. You probably shouldn't have your feet out like this, okay? If you have a dog anyway, like I do. You should have your feet up because it protects the low back, okay? Now, we're going to open up and I'm going to face the opposite way in a minute. So now, look at my plates. My palms are facing me as I open with my elbows. So now I'm going to do a little fly. So that gets a little bit deeper into the chest cavity. So you get in pectoralis major and pectoralis minor. So that's right above the heart. I think I've done that before with my clients. We're going to keep going. Carmine, beat it. Will you please? Ay, ay, ay. It's kind of neat though. You know, we see people working out in their houses and their dogs are going by and the kids are screaming in the background, right? It's kind of funny, but. Alright, so I'm going to sit up and I'm going to do the second set so you can see my chest a little bit. My glasses are fogging. So again, here is where you should feel that. You're always going to feel chest in the front of the shoulders a little bit, but if you take your hand, you cup your fingers nice and close, put it right over your heart, that traces your pectoralis major muscle. The minor goes right underneath the underarm just a little bit. So that's what you're working in, the press and the fly. So I'm going to sit this way. Oh my God. And so that you can see me. Second set. And maybe I'll do a third set. I have a little time. Okay, so here we go. This time, my palms are facing out. Whether I have dumbbells or plates, it doesn't really matter. Up I go. And again, right here, hold and push them together. They're right over my chest. I'm giving you this angle so you can see the angle a little bit better, which you're looking for. And being on the floor is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Whew. You need a bath. Woo! Yikes. All right, that's going to be about 10. We're going to turn the palms in and open just a little bit. And you don't want to go all the way down to the ground. You want to lead with the elbows just a little bit, bringing them in. Jackie, I am sweating. Woo! Got a big light on me, too.
She said it's hard to see on the floor. What's hard, Jackie?
Yeah. You can't see me, you mean?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm almost done, Jack.
You're in view, but...
All right.
Okay.
Okay, my back in view, Jack. Everything okay? Everybody see me okay? Tammy, you still out there? I'm just going to grab some water. If you can't see me, just give us a yell. The nice thing about the Facebook Live is that you can talk to us. It's kind of like a class, so... Well, it is a class, but kind of like a class where you're in front of me. Well, you are in front of me, but really, you know what I mean. All right, so here's the last plated and weighted group of exercises we're going to do. So it's going to be all triceps, back of the arm. People tell me this all the time, that it's important for them to, firm up the arms a little bit, both men and women. So we want to make sure that we have a little strength. You know, we don't necessarily use our triceps in an isolated manner throughout the day. We do our biceps, or picking up, bags, picking up purses, or picking up groceries, or picking up, grandchildren, children, what have you. But triceps, you really don't walk around flexing your tricep in the normal, kind of the average way. Your triceps are really secondary and tertiary movers in lots of other things we do, like opening a jar. Okay, your tricep comes in, lifting something overhead. Bending down and picking something up, bracing yourself. Okay, your tricep comes in. So it's really a secondary mover, but it's a big muscle group. Tricep, obviously, is 3, so you get 3 muscle heads. So we're going to work it in 3 different ways. We're going to do kickbacks, we're going to do push-ups, and again, push-ups can be done on the wall too if you need to. You don't have to do it on the ground. And lastly, overhead raises. So we're working all 3 bellies of the tricep. Okay? All right, so we're going to start with, again, dumbbell or plate, whatever you have, something, implement you can have in one hand. Can you guys see me okay?
Yeah, when she's lying on the floor, it's hard to see you.
Well,
Yeah.
Jackie, I'll just go over your house, okay? That way we'll just do the workout together, okay? So I'm on all fours in table, okay? And I'm going to put one hand on the floor. I want to make sure I lift my hips just a little bit because you don't want to be rounded. You're going to hurt yourself. So lift the hips and almost come into cow position here, okay? Just a little bit, and keep the feet from tucking under. If you have to tuck them under, you can, but that sometimes it brings the back in. You don't want to do that, so probably flattening the toes is a little bit safer for you. Feel that? Feel the difference if you do that? So we're going to come up, come to a 90-degree angle, real basic moves. And if some of you out there thinking, wow, these are just real basic moves for total body, I say yes, they are. Reason being is I'm not there with you, so I don't want to get too crazy, dipping you in chocolate hanging from the ceiling. I just want to make sure we do some basic moves so that you can follow along and not feel like you need lots of coaching. So if you look, my elbow stays high, just my elbow to my wrist are moving. I got 10 pounds here. Nothing crazy, that's got to be about 10. Famous last words, right, Dawn? Hi, how are you? All right, other side. Again, 10. Oh my God, you are something. Right in the middle of the video. Totally you.
At least he's watching you.
Being good.
Yeah.
Remember when he was a puppy, Jackie? Push. You get 10. Beautiful. Okay, so now comes the toughest part. And again, if you don't have the strength to do this, I've shown the push-up progressions a couple times, a couple different videos I've done, whether it's a push-up for chest, we're going to do one for triceps, so that means same position, prayer position, hands out, but elbows should be right by your sides this time. Progressions are very simple. So we start with, you can do them on your fingertips. We start with table, okay? And if that's where you stay, that's where you stay. It's not a big deal. So flatten the feet again. Don't curl them under. Flatten and just lower. Keep the hips high. Elbows nice and tight. Okay, so your hands should be, your elbows right by your sides, and that's where you place your hands. Okay, so then they're kind of underneath your shoulders. So we lower, and if that's, you should be able to feel the tricep engaging. If that's enough for you, great. You can even just do this against the wall if you can't be kneeling. That's fine too. You might want to have yourself a little blanket or a pillow. And as you come out a little further, same rules apply. My knees are a little further out. I'm just lifting more of my body. Again, elbows nice and tight. Most people can get this if you do yoga. If you don't do yoga, that's okay. I've gotten this push-up a little bit stronger as I've done more yoga. And if you want to, you feel like you can do it from your toes, a little bit tougher. A couple more. Pushing to the palms, and you can feel the back of the arm engaging. Okay, last thing now, we've got to get the lower part of the triceps. I'm going to grab a medium and a heavy. I like these because they kind of fit together. So, right here I'm going to be on my knees. I might come up onto just one leg so I protect my back a little bit. Elbows nice and tight, right to the back of the neck. And up we go. Woo, we gotta do this again, you guys. One more round. I'm waiting for time. I don't interrupt with supper. So again, elbows nice and tight. It's on your lap.
It's 5:21.
Oh, I better get going. Here we go. A couple more. Woo. How are we doing, Gail? You with me? Sorry I couldn't join you for the walk on Sunday. It was my 35th birthday. Oh, wait a minute, that was my 53rd birthday. Got the numbers messed up. All right, so we're going back around one more time, triceps. No, I feel 35, but I'm actually 53, but that's okay. It's all good. We come on up. Let's keep pushing. We got one more round. You can do this. I know it. Keep that elbow nice and high. Just pressing back like you're handing a baton to someone, right? Awesome. Gotta get a workout in today. It's feeling good. Did my cardio this morning. Gonna do a little yoga later. Had a little cake this weekend. My godchild made me the most delicious cookies. Oh my God. Thank God they're small, but that's kind of scary. When they're small, we tend to eat tons of them, right? They're just little baby cookies, but I had about 4 or 5 of them. I took the plate, as I was pulling the plate out of my car yesterday, one dropped on the ground, so of course I had to eat that one, but 20-second one just blew on it, it was good. All right, push-ups. Here we go. And again, any form of the push-up is good. Keep the elbows nice and tight. 90-degree angle. Palms are right underneath the shoulders. Woo! Woo! I've already taken 2 showers today, but I'm sweating. I'm not going to make sure I go over 10 on this one. That's got to be 10. Okay, and last time for overheads. Come on up. We're almost done. I told you 25 minutes, I promised. Here we go. What's he eating? What are you eating? Oh my God. Keep the elbows nice and high and nice and close. And again, use the wide part of whatever implement you're holding. It really opens up the shoulders just a little bit.
Jackie said put your elbows together.
Which is she coaching me?
Yes.
Jackie, I've done all these years without Jackie. All right, last thing we're going to do, some ab crunches. I'm just going to grab some water. Taking a quick break, and we're almost done. Get you guys ready for supper. So, again, crunches, and then back chain. You know, you've heard me say that 1,000 times. So we start with crunches. I'm going to use just a little 10-pound plate. Which way is better, this way or that? Or the other way?
Face that way.
My head this way.
Yeah.
Okay, my head right here.
Yeah.
I'm saying you're pointing in the direction. It's like when we're driving. Left, no, the other left. Okay, so, Jackie, can you see me? Tammy, I hope you're still out there too. So, this one is really basic. I'm going to start with 90 degrees here and a little plate. You don't even need a plate if you don't want a plate. But I'm going to bring my knees up and lift to a V and back down. Lift to a V and back down. Now try to come up with the shoulders. This is key here. Try not to lift with the chin and hurt yourself. So tuck the chin just a little bit and lift. Lift that plate really helps you to think about coming up with the shoulders. You're really going to feel that in your upper abs. A couple more. I don't want to go over 10. How about one more for good measure? Woo! All right, and then we're going to do obliques. So I'm going to do these from a plank position. You can do the plank from your elbows or your hands, your wrists, if wrists are an issue, and I know they are for you, Bridge. So you can be on your elbows. I'm going to start on my wrists right underneath my shoulders. And if plank is where you want to end, that's fine. If you don't want to add the knee around to the tricep, okay? You don't have to. As you knee around to the tricep, you're squeezing for the obliques. And again, you can do it from elbows as well. I find it's a little bit tougher. Some of you might find it a little easier. I'm not sure. What can you do if you can't be on the floor? Nice option. Goalpost, reach. And again, if you reach here, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be reach that deep, okay? So you get lots of things to do for obliques. One last set. We're almost done. I don't want to chip anyone. Here we go. Again, 90-degree angle, plate or no plate. I'm just going to use my hands this time. And back down. Reach up. So you're looking like a V here, okay? So just lift and up. I'm going to add my plate. A couple more. Jim, are you sweating? Oh, I can't believe it's 80 degrees there.
I don't know. Gail Roderick said her cat joined her now on her mat.
Oh, nice. We're gonna do it. Maybe next week I'll do an animal workout.
Sarah Jane is watching too.
Oh, nice. Sarah, I'm loving your stuff. You are just kicking it. Love it. What a great yoga instructor. Sarah Jane Gates joined her a couple of days a week. Chair yoga, regular yoga, Tabata. She's doing it all. Awesome. Give her a little shout out. So shout out to Mary Clement, who made her debut this week too in yoga on Saturday, which is great. And a low impact workout, I think, today at 9. So one of the technical difficulties, but Mary, we love you. All right, last set. Here we go. So we're here. Should be able to drink a glass of water right off my back. Reaching. This way so you can see me. Reach. Again, palms right underneath the shoulders. And again, you can also come here. If this is easier. Little frog pose. keep the hips nice and tight, getting the obliques in. And I'm going to come back for a little child's pose. Woo! Sinking back. Toes together, open up those knees. Shake it out, let's send the arm underneath. And over. Awesome. I'm going to leave you guys to stretch out on your own because I know folks are, oh, I'm sweating. It's getting a little late. Thanks for joining me today. Total body workout. It's been a little bit of a crazy day. I always end with a little bit. It was rainy today, and we found out, being a school teacher, high school teacher, that we're not going to physically return to school. So that was a little bit of a downer today for those of us who obviously want to get back, and folks who have seniors and young kids and doing what you're doing at home. So again, I wish you well. I say hang in there. It's all going to be okay. Reach out to those of us that are friends and teachers. We'll help as much as we can. There's so many resources out there. Don't throw in the towel, and don't get nervous or overwhelmed. It's all going to be okay. All right, gang. Listen, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Join me next week. We'll probably be a little bit more leg oriented, maybe a little bit more core. Maybe add some shoulders back in again. Okay. Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Looks like we're going to be at this for a little bit. So thanks so much for joining me. Tell friends they don't have to be a Y member to jump into this group. You just have to ask for permission. YMCA South Coast Exercise Class page. Ask for permission before you can't get in, and then they'll approve it. Then you can watch anything you'd like. So we'd love to have some new members in the group. There's over 1,500 in this group that are part of this. So have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Again, Kerry McElroy. Be safe.
Bye, guys.